Welcome back to Schools Challenge 2026. It's third round action and the scores are Dinthill Technical on 3, Glenmuir High also on 3. It's now time for the speed challenge in which teams can answer as many questions as possible in 3 separate 60-second periods. Glenmuir High, it's time for your first minute. Glenmuir, in the Bible, which king of Israel fell through a lattice and died?
Belshazzar.
No, Ahaziah. How many ribs does a typical human rib cage have?
24.
Correct. Which 8-letter word starting with G is a synonym for magnanimous?
Magnanimous. Grandiose.
No, generous. Who is the leader of government business in the upper house in Jamaica?
Upper house.
That is Senate, so that is Camilla Johnson Smith.
Correct. Ecuador shares a land border with which country to the east and the south?
Ecuador to the east.
Peru.
Correct. Which river is located on the border between Suriname and Guyana?
Suriname and Guyana.
Esquibo.
No, Corentyne River. Who composed the opera The Pearl Fishers?
George Bizet.
Correct. What is the general name for a chemical reaction where water is used to split a molecule into
Hydrolysis.
2 parts? Correct. What is the product of 18.01 and 1,000?
And 1,000. That is 1,801.
No, 810. And complete the title of this classic movie, Gone with the
Wind.
Correct. All right, and the product for that mathematics question would be 18,010. All right, end of Glenmuir's first minute. Now to Dinthill's first minute. Dinthill, in the Bible, who prophesied the fall of Nineveh besides Jonah?
Nahum.
Correct. How many bones are in the brachial region of a human?
How many?
126.
Incorrect. 30 bones. Which 9-letter word starting with P is an antonym for ephemeral?
Ephemeral P.
Permanent.
Correct. Who is the leader of opposition business in the Jamaican Senate?
Opposition, Jamaica. Donna Scott Matley.
Correct. India's longest land border is with which country?
India or Bangladesh.
Bangladesh.
Correct. What is the deepest river in Guyana?
Esquibo.
Incorrect. Pomeroon River. Who composed the opera Peter Grimes?
Benjamin.
Correct. What is the name for the heat needed to raise the temperature of 1 gram of a substance by 1 degree?
Benedict.
Incorrect. Specific heat capacity. What is the product of 15.2 and 0.001?
001.
0.0152.
Correct. Complete the title of this classic movie. All right, we're going to hold that one. We'll come back to it. End of the first minute for Dinthill. Back now to Glenmuir for their second minute. Glenmuir, who was the first Prime Minister of independent St. Lucia?
St. Lucia, that is John Compton.
Correct. For which European football club does Joshua Kimmich play?
FC Bayern Munich.
Yes.
FC Bayern Munich.
A bus slows uniformly for 25 meters per second to rest at 10 seconds. What is the acceleration?
What is acceleration?
All right. 2.5 meters per second squared.
That should be minus 2.5 per meter second squared. Translate the achievement to Spanish.
The achievement to Spanish.
Achievimiento.
No, el logro. What 3-word literary term describes a story that begins in the middle of events?
In the middle.
I pass.
No, in medias res. What is the name of the Jamaican spirit, believed to live in rivers and control water?
Ruma.
Correct. In the Bible, what was the name of the youngest son of Moses and Zipporah?
Zipporah. Younger.
Aaron.
No, Eliezer. What is another name for a leaf blade?
Leaf blade.
Let me know.
Correct. Spell buttress.
Buttress.
Correct. Who is the Prime Minister of Croatia?
Croatia, that is Zoran
Milanovic.
Not enough time to answer that. And it's incorrect. Andrej Plenkovic. All right, end of the second minute for Glenmuir. And now back to Dinthill for their second minute. Dinthill, complete the title of this classic movie, Schindler's
List.
Correct. Who was the first Prime Minister of independent St. Kitts and Nevis?
Kennedy Simmons.
Correct. For which European football club does Danai Olmo play?
FC Barcelona.
FC Barcelona.
Correct. A 1,200 kg car crashes into a wall and stops in 0.2 seconds. If its speed was 15 meters per second, what force acted on it?
16 newtons.
16 newtons.
Incorrect. 90,000 newtons. In Spanish, what is the opposite of escaso?
Barato.
No, abundante. What literary term describes recurring symbolic imagery throughout a text?
Motif.
Correct. What is the name for the spider who is renowned in Jamaica?
Anansi.
Correct. In the Bible, who was the father of Maher Shalal
Isaiah.
Correct. What is another name for a leaf stalk?
Petiole. Petiole.
Correct. Spell conniving.
Conniving.
Correct. Who is the Prime Minister of the Czech Republic?
Czech Republic. Andres Babi.
Correct. What is the capital? All right. That's it. End of the second minute for Dinthill. Now back to Glenmuir for their third and final minute. Glenmuir, Richmond is the capital of which region in New Zealand?
Wellington.
No, Tasman. What is the name for the broad lower course of a river that is encroached on by the sea and affected by the tides?
Estuary.
Correct. Which Jamaican female artist is known as the strong one?
Kitana.
Correct. What is the chemical formula for ferric oxide?
Ferric oxide. Fe2O3.
Correct. A clock is 15 minutes fast. If it is saying the time is 8:03 a.m., what is the correct time?
8:18 a.m.
No, 7:45 a.m. Who played the lead actor in the movie 12 Years a Slave?
Chuetel Ejiofor.
Correct. Who was the leader of the Soviet Union during the 1968 Prague Spring?
What?
Leonid Brezhnev. Who is the manager of the Spanish La Liga team, Atletico de Madrid?
Atletico Madrid.
Diego Simeone.
Yes. Who won the Nobel Prize for Physics in 1921, especially for his discovery
Albert
of the
Einstein.
law? Yes. What is the Spanish for a receipt?
Receipt. El recite.
No, un recibo. Who wrote the novel Beloved?
John Merton.
Correct. Complete the Jamaican proverb, finga neba se. And no time for that one. End of the third and final minute for Glenmuir. Now back to Dinthill Technical for their third and final minute. Dinthill, what is the capital of the Canadian province of British Columbia?
Victoria. Victoria.
Correct. What is the name of the part of the Earth's interior between the crust and the core?
Mantle. Mantle.
Correct. What is the birth name of the Jamaican artist Sizzla Kalonji?
Miguel Collins.
Correct. What is the chemical formula for chili saltpeter?
Chile, so NaNO3.
Correct. A clock is 27 minutes slow. If it is saying the time is 6:49 p.m., what is the correct time?
6:22 p.m.
Incorrect. 7:16 p.m. Who played the lead actor in the movie American Hustle?
Pass.
Christian Bale. Who used the Sinatra doctrine in Russian politics?
Mikhail Gorbachev.
Correct. Who is the manager of the Spanish La Liga team Real Betis?
Pass.
Manuel Pellegrini, who won the Nobel Prize for Physics in 1938, especially for his demonstrations of the existence of new radioactive.
Enrico Fermi.
Correct. What is the Spanish for a refund?
El Refundo.
No, un reembolso. Who wrote the novel Lord of the Flies?
William Golding. William Golding.
Correct. And that's it. That's the end of the third and final minute for Dinthill. End of our speed challenge. Scores at this time: Dinthill Technical on 25, Glenmuir High on 21. We go to the break with a good word from True Milk. Study in a quiet spot. Choose a place with no distractions. When we come back, it's the exciting buzzer challenge which will decide our winners. Stay tuned. Round 3 action in TVJ's Schools Challenge 2026 returns right after this.